Over here on the Chirolictis or Kylolictis, which have got, as I said, all 130 plus species there, I have taken all of my SEMs of the labrums and put them into the website as well, which is a nice character, and also all of the male genitalia drawings as well are available there. So quite a suite of characters. You'll also notice here that there's the diagnosis. There's always the type information, where the type is and where it was published. There's diagnostic characters here, and there's also some remarks that I've made in there. And then, of course, again, you've got the Google Maps distribution for all of the species. Lovely. Okay, the second set of is on the compare species. Now, this is where I've actually made or pre-made comparative image tables that I think are useful to look at. Because I've actually put the images in there, I know what ones are there and what diagnostic images I've taken. So I've then gone ahead and built the various comparative image tables for you to use. You can make your own, or you can use these. So within the Trigona, for example, if you were to look at the females, here we have it's pre-built for you, and it just pops up. So there's a lovely suite of characters there, and then you simply need to go back in to then do the male, and you have that as well. Notice at the top you can click into here and you can get comparative information on the descriptions, the diagnostic descriptions, and you can also get information on the host and the distributions there. So as I said, I've tabulated all that information down there. We'll just look at a few more. Quasi-Hesma, I've just done that, and these are because the females are all the same, it's the males that are the useful diagnostic characters, and here they are all here, including a new species that I'm also yet to describe. So there they are there, wonderful characters. So as I said, I'm building these tables, so I think they're more useful than the individual species there. We're doing the Homolictis. Here's the females, for example. Elaine Pauly recently said it's like having the collection in his own laboratory when you can use these. Now, this is a large one, obviously, from Homolictis. There's about 60 species there, so do expect a little bit of time to come out, but you notice here I'm trying to give the diagnostic characters. Here's the head front, here's the mesoscutum, the metasoma, and the propodium, and here we are here for all of the Christmas Island as well as the Australian species. So a lot of work's gone into it, but the main thing is trying to display the images in an appropriate way. That's good. And here's a view of a number of Kylolictis species, and as you can see there, we have the labrums in the middle there, and the females, and hopefully you'll find this useful to try and work out my horrible key. Finally, I'll show you the database interaction, which is in a Unix database that I join the images in the Unix database through a Google Maps interface. The one I like to use is the B Google Maps, and what comes up here is a live Google Maps of Australia. As you can see, it's live and interactive, so you can use your mouse wheel, or you can increase or decrease the size anywhere you like. So let's say, for example, we were keen on looking at what Kylolictis, Kylolictis, that's a big one, known around this Port Augusta area up here. We've got a JavaScript that if you click that red box there, you've got a user-defined polygon that you can place anywhere, and you can create any size you want. Notice as you move it around down below here, the decimal Latin longs are tracked, so it's providing you with a spatial query. You can then go in here and simply type in the beginnings of a taxon name. So let's bring up Kylolictis here, You can put in, if you wish, a plant name. So let's look at eucalyptus, which is already there for me. If you want, you can choose a month or even a collector. So let's look what Calylictus we have recorded, what species of Calylictus we've recorded on eucalypts within this box here. You simply just press the search button. It will bring back then a wide range of data for you. Here we have a whole lot of link outs. So if you want, you can go to the Australian Faunal directory. From here it automatically creates the query for you, so I'll just fire that up. We're at the Australian Faunal directory, which gives you all of the information that's available there. Okay, I'll just go back to the B one. There's a range of Itis and Cirrus I species over here. In the middle column here, if you wish, you can look at the data that has been used from the database to make that record. So there's 3 records there. You can look at the at what months of the year they've been collected, and you can view this as a numeric, or as I said, you can plot the data. And then finally, if you wish, you can see a Google Maps distribution for the entire species, not just where you query, but for the entire species. And there's those records that we found down in this area down here. And don't forget, this is interactive as well, so you know you can move it up. So there they all are there. So as I said, click on any of those and you'll bring up the actual data that's associated with it there. So that's what there. Now if you wish, you can click on the actual image and it will bring you up all of the available images for that species. And then probably the nice thing is that at the very end of the table, these are ones I'm still working on, at the very end of the table you can bring up view comparative image tables, which are built on the fly based on the species that have been returned to your query. So for example, let's look at the females that come back to your to answer. So here's the comparative image table based on your spatial query and your host data records, and there they are there. So now you can just simply click on down and look at them, or you can go back to the table and look at the males. I've done all of the ventral views of the male Metosoma for the hair patterns, which are really useful. So there we are there. And then if you just want an overview image, then you'll get both sexes. Cool. I'll just do 1 or 2 more queries. You really do have the fauna of Australia at your fingertips here. Let's have a look over here and let's put in Ambergilla. So you come up with the available, do a search button there, and bang, there's what we have. Now I have tailored, here's the comparative image table for you. There it goes. And let's pop back. And another one we got the images for, as you remember, the Quasi-Hesma. So bang, Quasi-Hesma.